Do Western countries have any sovereignty over their own ports? Italy, Spain, France, and Canada all summoned Israel's ambassador for a reprimand following the latest scandal over Internal Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir mocking flotilla members. Now, I'll be clear, Ben-Gvir's act doesn't really float my boat and honestly feels kind of childish, but it's amazing to see the extent of hypocrisy and idiocy among some Western governments. Where on earth is their responsibility in this scenario? Doesn't a functioning developed country have the tools and at least some obligation to stop people from departing its own sovereign ports while publicly announcing their aim is to enter an active war zone? Not to mention consciously challenging another sovereign country's call to avoid the vicinity. In 2011, the Freedom Flotilla 2 tried to depart from Athens and Crete in order to break the siege on Gaza. Anyway, it ended up with the Greek Coast Guard physically intercepting it at sea, boarding the vessels and forcing them to turn back. Ships were grounded and impounded, passengers were detained, and crew members faced felony charges for leaving port without permission and endangering human lives. And yet, Western countries today allow these boats to stay in their ports for weeks or even months, while the activists run an intensive social media campaign shouting from every rooftop that they're heading to a war zone. These morons and their TikTok stunt are risking the lives of our friends and family in the army by forcing it to divert some of our extremely limited and precious manpower. This manpower is intended to fight the people who swore to come for a third and fourth time to kidnap our grandparents, slaughter our kids, and rape our sisters. But instead, the army has to waste its time and money dealing with these clowns. So even though Ben-Gvir's action might have been grotesque and foolish, frankly, I've got zero empathy for criminals who try to support my enemy and claim on every platform that the only Jewish state doesn't have the right to exist.